I was just looking at some of the numbers, of the university or institutions filing patents and the revenue generated by these patents, right? And so I was looking at something like uh, about 368 patents, actually giving out close to about say over a 141 billion dollars. Okay, is the kind of number that we are talking. So uh, for people to understand the scale that you are talking, right? Say for example, for me, when I saw this number, it shook me a bit, because I'm just going to read that out so that people understand this. For example, what I saw was Northwestern University, out of the patents that they filed, they made about 191 million in revenue. Okay, Colombia made 146 million, right? You had Princeton making 115 million. So what this accelerates is, there is a licensing revenue that the university gets, and therefore you are able to fund more innovation. Therefore you are able to actually build more startups, more products, and therefore it's a virtuous cycle that you're trying to build. And that's the what these clusters that you're talking about need to do, is really what I'm thinking. I just wanted to understand
You're
your
right. Right.
perspective on this.
You're right. In fact, you brought this point out very clearly, and it will take us years. It will take us at least 10 years before we start seeing the fruits that we are, or the seeds that we are sowing right now. But if we continue doing it this way, every IIT, every institute in the country is going to follow the models that IITs are setting up, and IIT Bombay is at the foremost in the sense that we have a beautiful model of uh, technology transfer to a startup, where the startup gets the technology at zero or nominal price, but then its responsibility is to give back to the ecosystem. And as it keeps generating more and more revenues, a part of that revenue comes back to the institute, and that's how these institutes are earning in the US. Our goal is similar. If we can set up multiple such startups, multiple unicorns which are creating value for the economy, then they will also keep giving back to the institute. And if you can do that in clusters, and you can do that over the next 10 years with 40 such clusters, believe me, we will of course be at the same level that these economies are, because our economy is bigger than these economies. And if we can actually do it at scale, we are going to beat them hands down.